losses were discovered after a sample audit of only 33 out of hundreds of government agencies by the Ministry of Finance. Failure to remit revenue has been the practice in Nigeria. The country's state-owned petroleum regulatory company has been in the spotlight for failure to remit up to $16 billion of oil revenues, and it's still facing fresh investigations. But this time, new names have surfaced, and the government promises further audits will be carried out.
So far, we have identified 450 billion as outstanding and recoverable as operating surpluses from various government agencies. And the agencies from which these monies are due include Central Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria Shippers Council, Nigeria Export Promotion Council.
Minister Kemi Adeosun says a raft of abuses took place, such as non-remittance of revenue, under declaration of revenue, poor bookkeeping, exaggerated payrolls, staff buying agency assets at underpriced costs, and exaggerated medical bills.
There was consistent non-remittance or under-remittance of operating surpluses due to the Consolidated Revenue Fund. Many agencies had been operating without any approved budget. Where there were budgets, they were not complied with. They were spending in excess of the budgeted amounts.
Fighting endemic corruption has been one of the main pillars of President Buhari's government. Since he came to office, several officials of the previous administration, including ministers, have been arraigned in court to answer to corruption charges. His minister is now turning the heat on those actively serving in government.
Where audit reports have indicted some of the officers, some of these audit reports are going to the EFCC. It is, some of the audit findings are so serious that a decision was taken that those particular reports must go to the EFCC.
The cost of corruption in Nigeria is colossal. In 2015, PricewaterhouseCoopers, an independent audit company, says Nigeria risks losing 37% of its GDP value to corruption by 2030 unless drastic anti-corruption measures are taken. President Muhammadu Buhari's government is faced with a shrunken resource envelope as oil prices and output continue to remain low. Economists believe fighting theft of public resources is his only way to keep Nigeria afloat. Kelechi, Emekalam, CCTV, Abuja, Nigeria.